But this feels worse. Each compression feels futile, like pressing into solid rock, and his body aches from the effort. Still, he keeps going, his hands shaking, heart pounding, hoping for the one sound he's not hearing: Rhino's heartbeat. At Kingsley Tower, news spreads that Rhino survived thanks to Spider-Man's intervention. Inside, Roderick Kingsley, aka Hobgoblin, and his associate Simon discuss Rhino's recovery, medical data interception, and the implications of his survival. Simon identifies District 11 as the client behind Rhino's enhancements, while Kingsley questions why someone with that level of skill lives in a rundown part of town. He instructs Simon to monitor Rhino closely and destroy any compounds at risk of exposure. After Simon exits, Roderick begins to conversate with a mysterious figure hiding in the shadows. They discuss Rhino's ignorance of the enhancements done to him and the potential risk Spider-Man poses by digging deeper into the incident. Kingsley worries that the unusual heart attack could attract unwanted scrutiny. When asked if Spider-Man should be added to a list of targets, the mysterious figure hesitates but ultimately agrees, saying the matter will be handled with professionalism. Kingsley, looking at his hobgoblin reflection, tells the mysterious figure to dress to impress as he has an image to uphold. Later that night, Spider-Man swings through the city, piecing together clues as he heads to Alexi's apartment, still unsettled by the Rhino's sudden collapse. He notes strange behavior in East Harlem that coincided with Rhino's outburst, wondering if it's all connected. Inside the apartment, everything appears normal, too normal for a villain's lair, but Peter's spider sense tells him something's off. As he investigates in silence, he reflects on Alexi's tragic past and wonders if the former villain is just trying to move on from the worst day of his life. Peter tries to make sense of the Rhino's sudden heart attack, struggling to believe someone like him could go down that way. As his spider sense begins blaring uncontrollably, Peter grows dizzy and disoriented, overwhelmed by a wave of nausea. He frantically scans the room, convinced there must be a threat, but nothing is visible. The ringing in his head grows louder, until all he can hear is the pounding of his own heartbeat and the rising dread that something is very wrong. Overwhelmed and disoriented, Spider-Man is suddenly hit with a horrifying vision, surrounded by a nightmarish collage of his most dangerous enemies. Doc Ock, Lizard, and Goblin appear in the room with him, their twisted forms leaping out of his mind like a living hallucination. Carnage, Kraven the Hunter, and Mysterio seemingly show up out of nowhere, causing Spider-Man to reel backwards in shock. He wonders if this is how it will end for him. Death by enemies.